Hey everyone, it's Leah here. So I was thinking about this the other day. I realized I post a lot about my fitness journey, what I'm doing, my struggles, my victories, but I don't think I've ever shared with you all why I started this whole, fitness journey and why I am a online fitness coach, or as most people know, a Beachbody coach. So I wanted to share that with you. First, I want to say thank you to everyone out there that ever likes my posts, comments, or messages me or text messages me, when I share something that I'm doing, because your motivation means so much to me. It helps me stay on my journey and helps me stay active. And so just thank you so much for all your support. And I know you probably don't think that helps a whole lot, but it really does keep me motivated, and it keeps me from quitting, and it keeps me pushing each and every single day. So for me, ever since I was little, I always knew I had a passion for helping people. I knew I had a servant's heart, and I've always wanted to make a difference, or make a change in the world, and I just never knew how I was going to do that, and I never knew that was going to be my actual purpose in life. So I, previously, before coaching, I actually was a gymnastics instructor, and I helped children develop their motor skills, which is a very rewarding experience and a very rewarding job. However, being able to help adults is a little bit more rewarding, because of the fact that as adults, we are a little more, we don't like change. We don't want to change. Change is hard. And being able to break through that cycle with an adult is an amazing experience, because you know that you really are making a difference and making a change in their lives. Younger years, I was always very active in sports and moving and very healthy. However, when we would travel for all of our sports and stuff, we would eat out a lot, Whataburger, Golden Corral, fast food places like that. So my eating habits were horrible. So I never really had a good foundation of what it was to eat right. Then I left to college, and my eating habits just continued to go downhill. I was, partying, staying up till all hours of the night, eating at all hours of the day and the night, and eating out a lot. Because fast food restaurants were so close to me, and they were all around, and sometimes eating out multiple times in the day. So I lived up to the freshman 15. Actually, I exceeded that number, and it was really hard for me to lose weight. It was really hard for me to get back into shape and to get healthy. Also because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was doing it all the wrong ways. I've tried pills, diets, fad diets. I've tried wrapping my body, putting random clothes on to sweat it all out, shakes and shots and all sorts of crazy stuff. And it was stuff that was bad for my body, very hurtful. I even starved myself, and I even used to throw up after I ate, because I felt that was the quickest way. I was always looking for a quick fix, and nothing worked. Nothing worked for me, nothing stuck. And I just was not being healthy, and I wasn't taking care of the most important person, myself. So I knew something needed to change. I just didn't know how. Well, fast forward to about 3 years ago, there was a point in my life where I knew something. I was done. I was just done. You get to that point where you just know that this is it. This is the final straw, and I'm going to make a change. And I was there, and I reached out to my coach, and after discussion, my excuse was 10 minutes. Time. So she gave me a program that was 10 minutes, and I couldn't say no, because 10 minutes, really, who cannot fit in 10 minutes of workout throughout their day? You spend 10 minutes watching commercials through your shows, so I couldn't say no. So I committed to that in Shakeology, and within 30 days, I didn't lose all the weight. Don't get me wrong, I didn't go from one size to a size 10 to a 4 in 30 days. No, it doesn't happen that way. But I did see changes, not just physically, but internally. And it was just amazing. And also sharing what I was going through was just a whole different experience. And people were asking me what I was doing, what was happening to me. that this change was happening, not just physically, but internally, and they could see the change happening slowly. So that was kind of my driving factor of becoming a coach, because I knew that by me motivating people, I would help them change their lives and get healthy and get fit and help them reach the goals that they were looking forward to. So that's one of the biggest parts. Another part is, my family. There's a lot of family illnesses, history in my life and in my family. I've lost family members to lifestyle related illnesses. That means they could have made a change. They could have made a difference if they had just had healthier habits. I have family members and friends that I see now that their lives are robbed because they're taking a bajillion pills, and medication is expensive. It's so expensive. And I see them, they can't move, they can't keep up with their kids because they're so out of shape. They're too tired, so they're being robbed of what they can give because of bad habits, just bad habits in general, and the lack of movement. So I knew that I wanted to be a leader. By being a leader, you bring on change. I could tell them until I was blue in the face that they needed to do X, Y, and Z, and that wasn't going to make a difference. But if I'm being the example, people are going to follow. And I've seen this. I've seen family members making changes. They either tell me about it or they post about it, and it's amazing to see how something that I've done can be the driving factor to get them to start drinking water and no soda, or walking every day when they get home from work. So that's another amazing reason why I do what I do. Now, my family, my parents, I love my parents. I would not be the person that I am today without them. And I know that they worked very hard to give myself and my siblings the lifestyle that we have, or that we had. And I don't regret anything. However, when I look back and I think to family vacations and memories, we don't have a lot of things that we did together because they were working. My mom worked a 9-to-5 job. So the afternoons she was tired, the weekends she was tired. We had to get stuff done. My dad worked and was home on the weekends every once in a while. So we didn't have that family time and those opportunities like a lot of my friends and their families did. And that's something that I know that I don't want for my family. Me and my husband have been talking, and we are going to be starting a family, hopefully in the very near future. And we've discussed me staying home with our children. Now, staying home with your children can put a financial burden on you because you aren't bringing in any money. So being able to be a coach and running a business that brings in money is very helpful for our family. And now I am creating a very successful business that is able to support my entire family and all of our little ones, however many that may be. So it's an awesome opportunity to be able to work from home and help people and provide at the same time. So another reason why I love being a Beachbody coach, this opportunity is for anyone and everyone. You don't have to be a fitness professional. You don't have to be in the best shape of your life. You just have to have a heart that is willing to help people change. You have to want to help people. That's basically it. And you have to have the drive to know that you're going to put yourself first. So often we focus on our children, our friends, our family, and putting them first and their needs and their wants, that we put ourselves last. But we need to focus on, putting ourselves first. And that's something that I did 3 years ago. I put myself, my health, and my life first because there's only one of me. And I knew that I was very important and I needed to take care of myself because nobody else would. So this allowed me an opportunity to put myself first and to make myself healthier. And, those are the reasons why I do what I do and why I am a Beachbody coach. It's an amazing opportunity, and I would love to share this opportunity with you to give you more information or more insight on it. Just reach out to me. Thank you for listening to my story.